Hi, it's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. For those who don't know me, I do integrate tarot, astrology, and spiritual messages. Today I'm doing part one of my Valentine's Day segment. All right, so today I'm going to do some insight and information, plus an energy read. Okay, and if you're wondering what the other part is, which is part two, I will do pick a cards. Okay? All right, so that's my Valentine's Day segment to you, to my viewers. For those who have been supporting me, thank you. Please keep hitting the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll love to see all of that. Thank you. I know I named this segment The Devil and the Witch. Yes, it does sound dramatic. I mean, I am dramatic. But it is for a reason. I am going to be talking about Saturn and Lilith. Okay? Saturn, the devil, Lilith, the witch. So, yeah, it's sorry. So for those who came here to devil worship or learn some type of witchcraft, it's not that type of show. Sorry. All right. So, if you know me, I always do insight and information on zodiac signs. I've done it for all zodiac signs, all 12 zodiac signs. I've never done one for Lilith. And I also do birth charts, like, I don't do birth charts, I'm sorry. I'm not an astrologer by no means. But I kind of give people insight on how to interpret, birth charts. That's what I do. So, like baby steps, if I had to put it in lame terms. And so I never spoke about Lilith because Lilith happens to be in everybody's birth chart. My Lilith happens to be in Aquarius. This is Lilith. Say hi, Lilith. So Lilith is actually the backside of the moon. I'm not sure if you know this, but the moon rotates. I'm sorry, the moon does not rotate. I mean, some people may say it does rotate, but I don't think it rotates at all. It orbits around the Earth. That's for sure. It orbits around the Earth. At a very. It's like if this was the Earth, and this was the moon. It kind of just goes in sequence, right? Just together, just orbiting, right? However, this moon never like rotates, it just does not do that. The Earth does. The Earth rotates, rotates so fast we never know that we're rotating. But not only does the Earth rotates, but it orbits. The moon does not. Okay, so it just moves along with the Earth, but we never see the back of it. And so the back of the moon is the dark moon. We just had a dark moon in Aquarius. Right now, Lilith is in Aries. Ooh, scandalous. For those who know anything about Aries and their sexual powers. And then to have it in the sign of Lilith, the placement is pretty scandalous. Okay, and so is Aquarius, actually, to have a Lilith in Aquarius. Fun fact about me, now, not only is my moon in Aquarius, so is my Lilith. So the front of the moon is in the sign of Aquarius on my birth chart. The back of the moon is in Aquarius on my birth chart. Okay, so that's a pretty interesting fact about me. But but yes, you could definitely obtain your birth chart on Cafe Astrology or astro.cafeastrology.com. I'm sure you've heard it mentioned before. I'll have it in my description box. I don't think you could click on it. I'm sorry, I'll work on it one day, but definitely write it down. And you need to know your birth date, where you were born for time zone reasons. If you know the time of your birth, that's even better because you get more information and correct information at that. So, but if you want to know where your Saturn placement is, or your Lilith placement is, or your moon placement is, you know, you'll get that in that website, that user-friendly website that I just told you, okay? You'll get it, all right? And it should be 90% correct, even if you don't put the time, okay? You just don't go by the ascending sign or the south and north nodes. Okay. All right, moving on. Now, Saturn does represent, Saturn rules Capricorn, okay? Right now, Saturn is in its home sign of Capricorn. And so, Lilith right now is in Aries, like I said. So I wanted to do an energy read just for those two placements, okay? For Capricorn and Lilith. Capricorn, Saturn being in Capricorn and Lilith being in Aries. And I'll tell you the truth, when I started meditating, a voice inside of me said, Leonore, shouldn't we start shuffling the cards first before we do a read? And I was like, oh yeah, of course. So, you know, I had to take them out of the box and start shuffling my cards. I'm going to be using three cards, three different decks, okay? The Wildwood Tarot plus the my new mythic Greek mythology tarot cards, along with my Native American tarot cards. Okay, I kind of integrate them, fuse them together, whatever you call it. Okay, I just wasn't used to taking out my cards when I do insight and information because I separate them. My insight and information is one thing, tarot card reading is another thing, for the most part on my channel. But today I'm doing both, okay? I apologize in advance if I'm not talking or speaking correctly, if I'm slurring on my words. We are in Mercury retrograde, and I seem to be doing that a lot, which is very annoying. I had to start this video at least 5 times, like restarted, because I was like messing up on my words, and it was crazy. All right, so please forgive me. All right, now both of these energies are very complex, okay? All right, so it's going to be a fun read for the very least. When I did end up shuffling my cards, the pre-shuffle was intense. Even the pre-shuffle was intense, as well as complex. The intensity of it was, I mean, in my head, all I heard was this song from my era. If I tell you, you're gonna be like, oh shit, she's old. I Wanna Sex You Up by Color Me Bad. And I just kept hearing it because I started shuffling, and all these like phallic love, you know, like cute little energies of messaging and stuff like that started coming up, and I just kept hearing, I wanna sex you up all night. So I was just like into it. I didn't want to stop shuffling. So that was pretty interesting. But then I also started shuffling like I continued to shuffle my cards and meditate over them, and I couldn't get that fucking song out of my head. But I also saw another type of energy where, you may find your partner cheating, or your partner may end up maybe, messaging somebody else. They may be sexually attracted to somebody else. So, that's pretty complex in itself. That sounds very Lilith and very Saturn-like. The energies of that card was enough just to tell me how the reading is going to go. That was crazy. All right. So let's talk a little bit about Lilith, and then we'll move on to the reading, okay? It's just a little snippet. I know that I mentioned a little bit about it, but not in the mythology and scripture explanation of Lilith. Because Lilith, I haven't spoken about Lilith in any of my videos. I do have birth chart videos. I do have zodiac videos, and I never really touched on the insight and information of Lilith. And so I just told you that Lilith is a placement that is on your birth chart, right? Now, Lilith, in case you didn't know, was the first wife of Adam. Hi, Adam. So yes, Lilith was Adam's first wife. Okay, that's how the story goes. But Lilith has a bad rep in the scriptures, and they consider her to be, some type of independent whore that just bears bastard children and so forth and so forth. And so we don't know that for sure, because the patriarch has the ability, and I call it the patriarch because Saturn is considered the patriarch. Capricorn is considered the patriarch. Just decided to just give Lilith a bad name. So we will never know for sure, and that's okay, because whoever named the back of the moon Lilith is very right about the energy. The energy is very phallic. The energy can be complex. The energy, can ruin relationships, or it can make it fun. It depends on the individual, okay? So yeah, Lilith was Adam's first wife before Eve came along, but she is looked upon this way. She is depicted this way because, they also talk about her, sexual experimentation and how she hated, the usual missionary style. And she was like, Adam, I'm sorry, but you need to do something else besides a missionary style. And Adam was like, what? Yeah, Adam didn't like that at all. Adam asked for a new wife. And so, yeah, it was just too boring for Lilith, and Lilith just was like, there has to be more to life than this. That sounds so Aquarian. But yeah, that's the story. She is known as a deity of magic and witchcraft. Okay, so when I named my video The Devil and the Witch, is because I'm reading for those two energies. Okay. However, don't you worry. Adam did get a new wife. Her name is Eve. See her? She was more obedient, more usual, ordinary, I should say, and obedient. Hi, Adam. I got this juicy red apple for you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of men. I apologize if I'm offending anyone, but I mean, seriously, that's how the story goes. I'm not kidding. I'm obedient, but I just got this juicy red apple. You're not supposed to touch that apple, remember? Oh, just try it. Okay. All right, moving on. So, yes, in mythology and as well as astrology, yes, Saturn represents Capricorn, right? I told you that before. The moon represents Cancer, right? I told you that before. So we have the matriarch and the patriarch of the zodiac. There are polar opposites in the zodiac wheel. FYI. No coincidence there, is there? So we have the patriarch, we have the matriarch of the zodiac sign, the moon, and Saturn. All right, and then we have Lilith, which is the back of the moon, the dark moon. Okay. Yeah. So let's move on to the reading, shall we? All right. Let me just get rid of these things here. Yeah. So fun fact about my birth chart. Sometimes I do give you a little information about who I am, just a little laundry out, dirty laundry, to say the least. And so your birth chart, the reason why I tell people to look at their birth chart is because it does tell you a lot about yourself, your journey in life as well. Okay, why you are the way you are. Okay. I know why I am the way I am. I mean, I just told you that my Aquarius moon is, my moon is in Aquarius. Aquarius represents rebel, innovation. We're out of the box thinkers. We're kind of Lilith. We're Lilith, okay? So we don't just want missionary style. We want more. So I have my moon and my Lilith in the sign of Aquarius, okay? And the funny thing is that my Saturn is in Cancer. So I have the patriarch and the matriarch in the same placement. And so just so you know, Uranus rules Aquarius, but Saturn co-rules Aquarius. Yeah. That's my life. Okay. So I have my wildwood. Which one should I start with? Okay. All right. Let's start with wildwood since it came out of my mouth first. All right. These cards have been shuffled. So let's start the energy, all right? Because this is an energy read. All right. Oh my God, I just felt the juicy, scandalous. I'm sorry, I just can't get over it. I mean, ooh, ooh. Girl, you make me feel so good. I need one more, okay. I hope everyone is doing well. Hopefully the Mercury retrograde is not messing you up so much like it's messing me up. All right, so I'll show you the cards because I like to show my viewers the cards. So the first one that came out is actually, it came out in the reverse, but I'll show it to you in the upright just so you know what the heck I'm talking about. Is Judgment. It's I love the imagery on all my cards actually, but this is the Wildwood Tarot. Judgment on the Wildwood Tarot is a polar bear. Okay, it's a great bear, sorry. They call it the great bear, but look how scary it is. I'm just showing you the card, but Judgment is Pluto. Is that right now Capricorn is in Pluto. if that means anything to anyone. You know, it is fire and water sign. It came out in the reverse, but the funny thing is that right after that, the world comes out in the upright. The world is Saturn. Like, what the fuck? I can't wait to clarify these cards. Yes, so it's an earth sign. So earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if that means anything to anyone. You may have that in your chart, or you may know someone with it, okay? The energies, by the way, can be reversed. And also, if I say he or she, or you're looking at an animal, in this case, it's just an energy, okay? It's not meant specifically for a gender, okay? All right, so here we have the Two of Pentacles, okay? Two of Stones in the wildwood, it's called. This is challenge. This is a challenge. All right. It's also earth energy. And then we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands. It just keeps slipping out of my hands. It's interesting. Okay. All right. So off the bat, I'm kind of feeling that something's not over. I don't know if you've had it, and this is a love reading for those who are wondering, because sometimes I don't do love readings, but because it is dedicated to Valentine's Day, it's gonna be a love reading, okay? Now, I don't know if you are trying to start something with someone. I'm trying to figure out if it's from the past. I'm going to clarify it. I'm just getting a little energy here from the cards. You may have had a fallout, or if you did not have a fallout with a past lover, I'm going to say lover, whether it was just, you know, an ex or someone that you got to know very closely for a few moments. You know, it's probably didn't work out because you were already in a relationship. I kind of felt that when in the pre-shuffling. Yeah, you're not really ready to end it. Seven of Wands it's right after Six of Wands, so we have victory, but then, oh my God, why am I blanking out with the Seven of Wands? It's defensive energy. Shit, Mercury, don't do this to me. Seven of Wands, clearance. That's interesting in the reverse. Yeah, I need to clarify it to really get the energy of the Seven of Wands. All right, so let's start doing that now. All right, so let's start with Judgment. I don't know. There's something about the cards that just came out that sounds kind of mischievous. You know what I mean. But there's also something about it that is, oh God, how can I describe this? There's something about it that's so meant to be, if that makes sense. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups under Judgment. Now, the cards that I'm shuffling now to clarify them, and then we have the High Priestess. So we have a lot of water sign here. I don't read them in the reverse, is what I was about to say. However, if the energy is in reverse, I will definitely feel it. So the Queen of Cups came out first to clarify Judgment. Remember this angry bear. Judgment usually represents something, usually an energy from the universe or an ancestor. You know, I would describe it as an ancestor or just the universe, basically just giving you some type of shake-up before everything is completed, okay? Because after Judgment comes the world. Now, the fact that one represents Pluto and the other one represents Saturn and Capricorn is in Pluto. It's an energy that's going to be happening within the next year. If not, you're probably going through this energy as we're speaking right now. So these two signs, the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, are water signs. So what are my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is some heavy shit. Okay. All right. Shit. I'm sorry. I keep saying. I feel the intense energy, and my mouth doesn't want to talk, and I hate that. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you guys don't want to talk. Maybe there is, you know, a situation that's going on where you're having problems talking to your significant other or the person that you maybe want to be with, but can't, you know, and you feel burdened because you're holding on to a relationship, or the person is holding on to you, and you don't want to let go because you may have a child together, or there is a child that you know you've grown fond of. You've been in looks like you've been in this relationship for quite some time. It's been a foundation for you for quite some time. But you're holding on to it, and the world is telling you it's over. And not only is the world telling you it's over, but Judgment is saying kind of the same thing. The Judgment card is all right. There is a lot of love. I could see that there is a lot of love. However, I don't like the look on this Queen of Cups face. She's kind of telling me she knows what's going on, especially the fact that it came with the High Priestess. Now this energy can be reversed. Remember, it could be the Cross Watcher, or just because you see two women, it doesn't mean that it's two women. It, you know, women do look at tarot card reading a lot than men do, but that's not the point. It's just an energy. Do you see the similarity in their traits and physicality? I mean, one has their eyes closed, the other one looks depressed. It's just like they're not happy. They're not happy, and yeah, you guys may live together or thinking about moving in together. I don't know what you guys have planned together, what your relationship has been like. I know that there has been a lot of love, maybe a few secrecy. Um, there's been definitely some fights. But if you think that your significant other don't know that you have an attraction to someone else, think again. I'm going to clarify the Four Pentacles. Yeah, you guys may be married to each other. Shit, come on. I want it to be like a real juicy reading. It's just kind of, not that this is not juicy in itself. It's just, all right, okay. Let's just finish the reading. Stop talking, Leonora. All right. This is supposed to be Valentine's Day, you know, but, you know, I mean, I am reading for Saturn and Lilith, so I'm not surprised that these cards are coming out like this. Okay. Shit, that is way too much card. Oh my God. This is crazy. I can't read all these cards. Spirit. All right, let's do it. So, yeah, somebody is a Scorpio here. Because we got the Death card. And a fire sign. We have fire and we also have earth and we also have water. But I sense Scorpio, I sense fire sign. We got the Queen of Wands here. We have the Ace of Wands. This came out in my pre-shuffle. And then we got the Four Cups. Sorry, a lot of cards came out. I'm gonna take them all, so I'm just telling you what came out. We have the Empress. This is a major arcana, so we got Death and the Empress. Yeah, you definitely have some children together. Somebody fell out of love. This is the Two of Cups. Somebody definitely fell out of love. I don't know if you could see it here. You see how that angel is retrieving the arrow, Cupid's arrow. You know, Cupid's arrow, usually what you're supposed to, like, if it hits your heart, supposed to fall in love. But I don't sense, I'm showing it to you in the upright. I'm sensing it in the reverse, okay? Somebody here fell out of love. And I did see the Ten of Wands earlier, which means burden. Lots of burden. I don't know if this Empress is a really nice girl. Or is this the girl that you're in love with? Or the man? I have here the Queen of Wands and the Empress. That's interesting. Somebody may be pregnant up in here. Did someone get someone pregnant behind someone else's back? Oh my God, that's crazy. Somebody got someone else pregnant behind someone's back. Or somebody is pregnant by somebody else's sperm. The sperm that does not belong inside of you. Wow. I just sense crazy energy, and usually my cards don't give me this type of energy, but this is specific. This may not apply, I mean, this definitely may not apply to a lot of people, but this is very specific to a selective few. Yeah. Somebody's expecting a baby, or somebody had a baby behind someone else's back. I'm sorry, it's like very cut, clear, and it's clear. I'm trying to read another energy, and I can't. Like Spirit's not making me. All right, Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles, okay? This challenge, you see these two cute little bunnies, even though they have like red eyes and want to fight each other. This could be a standoff. Let's see what the fuck is going on with that. This is not a Valentine's Day reading, Spirit. Of course you tell me. Of course I'm the one to, you know, relate the message to the collectives. Something like this would happen to me constantly. This is what Spirit does to me. My ancestors, my guide, my source, like, no, you're gonna be the bearer of bad news. Oh my God, I don't mean to laugh because this is not what I wanted to do. Sorry, Mike, I'm like a little stuffed up. I'm sure you hear it. Interesting. So we got the Chariot came out again. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, this is a Six of Cups. Okay. All right, so the Chariot. And then we have the Six of Cups. So Cancer and Scorpio again. Scorpio is definitely in the house. Okay. Gosh. You know, it's so funny because it's not funny, but when I say funny, I mean like it's a coincidence. It's ironic that I was talking about the yin and yang energy. I'm not sure if I did say it in this video. Like I said, I already try to make this video at least 5 times. In the very beginning, I had to keep starting over because of my communication. But I did talk about the yin and yang and the dark and the light, and how Lilith does represent the dark, and Saturn, you know, does represent the dark and the light, and the moon as well. The moon does represent the dark and the light. You know, that's why there's the moon and then there's Lilith. It is the yin to the yang. You know, we have to embrace dark energies, and we have to embrace light. We can't not destroy the other. We cannot destroy one for the other is what I mean. Okay? We have to embrace both of them. It's how you react. It's how you react to these energies is what makes the difference. Now the Chariot in tarot means it's major. It is a major arcana, and it means moving forward at a very high speed. I kind of see it with the Six of Cups. This is your soulmate. You're fighting with your soulmate. Okay? You are whoever I'm talking to, the selective few that I'm talking to. And it sucks because, you know, you shared a lot of memories. She's looking at these cups, and she's literally he or she, you know, looking at the energy and the memories and everything that's been going on in a relationship, you know, good and bad. Like she looked at all these cups. She's looking at one particular cup and at the moment, and she's, you know, she's looking at good and bad memories, and it's like this person does not want to move forward. Maybe there's been too much darkness in the relationship, and they want to move forward. You know, it's like they want to move forward, like get out of the relationship is what I mean. Maybe one is not, you know, giving enough I mean, I'm looking at the cards and it's like somebody fell out of love, somebody's holding secrets, someone's holding on to the other, and the other one may feel suffocated. There is a situation where someone is bored. They want to really cut the relationship. They already cut the relationship. In their heart, the relationship is over. Even though they're in it, they're not really in it. And so the horses are going in one direction. Like, this horse is going this direction, this horse is going another direction. It's like they're not on the same page. And I'm so sorry this is happening. I really am. Because I feel the energy now, and it's sad. Especially if it's a soulmate. And for those who did get someone else pregnant, and maybe you didn't get anyone pregnant, or someone is having someone else's baby, but listen, someone is thinking about having someone's baby. I see babies. I feel it. And whoever this Queen of Wands is, or the Empress, they're both the same energy to me. You or Cross Watcher may feel that you found someone that you've been really looking for, someone that you really actually want to have a family with, or another family with, because you're over the other relationship. You find this person sexually attractive, but you are really not, like, you're not in love anymore. The Two of Cups, it's here, but it's the energy I feel. It's like you're not maybe sexually attracted to the person. All right, I see you walking away. This was on the bottom of the deck, so I do see someone walking away. Eight of Cups is moving on. And this is again the same. This is Persephone. This is my new Mythic Tarot. Okay, so some pictures you'll see it duplicate because it's the same person. So somebody may be a Virgo in a relationship or have some Virgo placements, but or water placement, but it's like at least staircase. Somebody may live on a second floor, if that makes sense to anyone. There's going to be a full moon in Pisces. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure, during Valentine's Day. And I don't think it's going to be the best Valentine's Day for someone out there, or a few people out there. If you're going to talk, just have a civilized talk about the relationship and what you didn't like. I don't see any. I mean, I do see these two rabbits, fighting, but I think this is past energy. I also feel like the person does know that there's someone else, and so this is the energy I'm feeling. Okay. I don't think it's going to be physical fight. It's just it is challenging, right, to say the least. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarence. Yeah, somebody here is definitely struggling with their heart. They just I'm sorry, whoever this person is really fell out of love. And so they're struggling at nighttime maybe, or during the day, or all, whenever. I don't know. Trying to figure out how to move on from the relationship. So I have the Seven of Cups. I think, yeah. So I'm reading it in the reverse. So I have two sevens here. If that means anything, 7/7, July. Someone really made a decision to leave, or about to leave, or maybe this is a past energy. Maybe they did leave. I don't know. Seven of Cups. It's options or fantasy, dreams, and I just feel like whoever I'm talking to just wants to be with this one person, not the person they've been with for a long time. This is my Native American card. And in this energy, I feel that, I don't know if you see the man looking at the woman. She has no idea. Like, it's almost as if he's looking at her and she's like not really paying attention to him, but he really feels for her. Or this could be she really feels for him. And this is where they want to be. They want, or he or she wants to be in this, secluded place by themselves. Like, come on, honey, let's run away and catch some salmon down the river or somewhere in Alaska. But, yeah. They feel like they don't need to explain themselves in this relationship with this new person. They feel like they could be themselves. It's a lot of situations going on here. If this means anything to anyone, you guys may not be of the same race. You may be different race. If you are from the same race, maybe a different religion. If that means anything to anyone. Let's just clarify the Seven of Cups and then we'll end it, okay? Let's see what the Seven of Cups is in. Yeah, there's a lot of water energy, water and fire energy in this reading. I got Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, lots of Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, just fire sign, just fire sign. Okay, whoa, well, Justice fell in the reverse, so I'm gonna read it in the reverse. Yeah, excuse me. I just think that Justice is Libra, so somebody may have Libra in their chart. But again, with the white and black checkers, you see it, checker floor. The dark and light energies. Somebody's gonna have to face this. I know it doesn't look fair. When I look at the Justice card, I just see a woman or a man Yeah. Interesting. Hold on a second. Okay, so this means legal. Okay, something legal matters. All right. Not sure if you were married to this person that you want to leave or not. Not sure if you have property together, assets, money. Looks like you're gonna go through court. Could be child support. It could be alimony. I don't know. It's not gonna look pretty. Like I said, I hope everything works out in a civil matter. Literally civil matter. I do have a message for those who may be at the other end. If they're listening to me, you are being spied on. Somebody here is giving their last, I mean, this person may not even have money, but will come up with some money to pay someone to do some spying on you. And not social media spying. They want to know who the fuck you're fucking. I'm sorry. I know I said it that in that way, but this is the energy I'm feeling. This other person is not happy. And listen, this may apply to somebody that you may not even be with anymore. This could literally apply to an ex wanting to know who you're with and who you got pregnant and who, and you know, you guys are having a baby now. Oh, now you're having a baby now. Like, yeah, you know, they may come after you in court for no reason, for something that I don't know. Like I said, you may have children together. You know, I did see that earlier. A relationship with children, someone's holding on. So you may have a child or children from a previous relationship. So if you're being taken to court for child support out of nowhere, I'm sorry. Or alimony or something, okay, of the sort. They could be coming after you for money, that's for sure. All right, I'm done here. I'm sorry. I love you. I really do love you guys. I'm sorry. Please look at the pick a card Valentine's Day part 2. I'm going to be doing 4 pick a cards, okay? I'll tell you the title of each pick a card when you get to part 2. Love you. Bye.